let's get this party started. It is 7:07. Welcome to the meeting, the May meeting of the Village of Tivoli Board of Trustees. Would you all please join me for a pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Excuse
I got nation under God.
All right. Could we have a clerk's report, please? Clerk Cleveland.
Okay, clerk's report for April. We sold 512 trash tags. The treasurer, Bonnie Day, processed 2 payrolls. Planning and zoning secretary, Bonnie Day, also assisted with a planning board meeting on Monday, May 12th. I didn't write May. After the last meeting, we hosted 2 events in Tivoli. One was the annual Easter egg hunt at Memorial Park on April 19th, and the other was the annual Arbor Day event at the gazebo next to Village Hall on April 26th. The tree committee gave away 100 trees, 50 river birch, and 50 witch hazel. We have more trees. If anybody wants any, they can come and get them. There was also the fire department's annual installation dinner where all the officers of the fire police, and rescue squad, as well as the board of directors took their oaths of office. This month, the village hall and the library will all be closed. The library is actually going to be closed Saturday, the 24th, and both will be closed Monday, May 26th, in observance of Memorial Day. And there will be a service at the Red Church at 10 a.m. on Memorial Day to honor the service members.
Okay, thank you very much. We have 2 sets of minutes. One from the April 9th, 2025, or 3 sets of minutes. Our workshop on the April 9th, our reorganizational meeting on the 16th, and then our May 14th, 2025 workshop meeting. Can I get a motion to accept minutes?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
That is moved by Deputy Mayor Schilling and seconded by Trustee Mangieri. All in favor?
Aye.
I also vote aye. Okay, treasurer's report. We, out of the general fund, paying the bills this month, the amount is $129,731.65, which may feel high, but it is also the end of the year, so we're spending what we needed to. We might have held off on, and also a portion of that is, a pretty significant portion is being reimbursed for LoSAP, which are our fire needs policy. So, does anybody have any questions, or can I get a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
So moved.
Moved by Schilling,
Second.
seconded by Trustee Bowden. Is this your first motion?
I'm not sure.
I feel like I'm seconding a lot in one of those other meetings, so maybe.
Sure. All right. Let's do a roll call here. Trustee Bowden?
Aye.
Trustee?
Aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye. Can I get a motion to pay the bills?
So moved.
Moved by
Second.
Mangieri, seconded by Schilling. Trustee Baldino?
Aye.
Aye. Deputy Mayor?
Aye.
And Trustee Mangieri?
Aye.
I also vote aye. Let's pay the bills. Do we have a zoning industry report? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, for the past month, building permits reviewed 14, building permits issued 9, 0 complaints investigated, 0 of zoning property maintenance violations, 0 appearance tickets, 3 municipal searches, 14 inspections.
All right.
Okay.
Busy month. Let's see. So we seem to have no public, but let's go over the agenda items that if we did have public, they could comment on. We have a couple of resolutions regarding the standard workday for employees and also for elected and appointed officials. And this has to do with the state retirement fund. So what we're saying is, well, I guess we'll get to that. Anyway, and the rest, the other resolution, two resolutions about Memorial Drive drainage, which is very exciting. But before we get to that, let's just say that the next board meeting will be held Wednesday, June 18th, 2025 at 7 p.m. at the historic West DePeyster Hall, 86 Broadway, Tivoli, New York, 12583. And the workshop meetings will take place at 6 p.m. on June 11th, 2025 at 6 and on June 18th. At this point too, I would like to mention that after our workshop meeting on June 11th, we're going to have one of our famous public forums. If you are a longtime Tivoli follower, you may remember the chicken forum, which was very exciting, or the noise forum. We seem to pick good, succinct titles for these.
Cannabis forum.
The cannabis forum, exactly. So this is going to be the garbage forum, because the time has come to have a conversation about the way we deal with solid waste and recycling in the village. So please come on the 11th. Come for the workshop on the 11th at 6 and stay for the forum, and everybody gets to talk. Okay, so that is that business. Oh, damn it. I messed up. We actually have to do the resolutions. Not bad. Sorry, I'm new. Cut me some
You're
slack.
doing great. You're doing great.
Okay, so the first resolution is establishing the standard workday for employees. And this is for the court clerk, the deputy court clerk, and the DPW guys. And it's establishing that the court clerk and deputy court clerk, like, for retirement purposes, a workday is 7 hours. And for the DPW guys, it's 8 hours. And so what it means is however many hours you're accumulating, that's, you know, it's not like the court clerk and deputy court clerk work a 7-hour day, because it's just Tivoli. And, but the accumulation of those is how many days that they have worked. And so it's this, at the same time we'll be voting, well, let's vote on that one first. Okay. So, Sarah, would you like to read this? It's a very short thing.
I don't know if I have that one in my packet, so I can read the other.
It's on the back of the zoning.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's on the back of the zoning one, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll just read it one, it's short. Okay, so this is resolution number 19. Resolution establishing standard workday for employees. Be resolved that the Village of Tivoli hereby establishes the following as standard workdays for its employees and will report to the New York State and local employees retirement system based on the timekeeping system or record of activities maintained and submitted by these members to the clerk of this body. Court clerk 7 hours, deputy court clerk 7 hours, laborers 8-hour workday.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
Did we say that the resolution number was 19?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
Perfect.
Can we get a motion?
I'll
Moved by
Second.
Baldino, seconded by Shelley. Roll call, Baldino?
Aye.
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 And I also vote aye. Okay, resolution number 19 is passed. Next up, we have resolution 20. And Deputy Mayor, would you like to read this one?
This, which one am I reading?
This one. Resolution.
Be it resolved, all right, resolution number 20-2025, resolution establishing standard workday and reporting for elected and appointed officials. Be it resolved that the Village of Tivoli, location code 40392, hereby establishes the following as standard workdays for these titles and will report the officials to the New York State and local retirement based on the record of activities.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Manjeri, seconded by Schilling. Trustee Lodino.
Aye.
Trustee Burton.
Aye.
Trustee Schilling.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor. Trustee Manjeri.
Aye.
Also vote aye. Okay. And those were sort of housekeeping resolutions that sometimes are done as part of the reorg package. So the next agenda items are all regarding our relationship with Crawford and Associates Engineering and Land Surveying. And we are adding an addendum to our professional services contract with them, is extending our agreement for another 3 years. And then we have a resolution here, this is resolution number 21. And Bill, I'm sorry, Peter.
22 first, though.
Oh, do we want to do
To do the addendum first.
Oh, right, okay.
Change
So
the numbers.
So we'll change the numbers, so we'll
Yeah,
say
so-
21.
Yeah, so Chris just know
21.
which one's 21 and which one's 22.
Right,
So which one is 21? and which
22
one
is now 21.
right.
Alright,
Okay. So this is just to authorize the addendum to our agreement.
Correct.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Do you want to read it or no?
What
It doesn't really need to be read, I guess.
Well, that's what,
Yeah, it's just that, sorry.
Oh.
Well, we can do, can I get a motion on the resolution to authorize?
Can
the
I get a
addendum?
motion on the addendum on the addendum to the agreement for professional services between the Village of Tivoli and Crawford and Associates Engineering and Land Surveying?
So
Second.
Seconded by the Deputy Mayor. Trustee Baldino.
Aye.
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 And I also vote aye. Okay, so now that we have this addendum to agreement, we have resolution 21.
22.
22. Ah, okay. Peter, you want to read this one?
I'm not reading this one though.
No, you're not reading this
I'll
one?
read
No,
it.
no, not this
Not
page,
that
because
one,
we
'cause
switched
we
it over.
redid it, so
I'm
now
reading,
it's this
it's
one.
this one.
There we go.
Okay, I can read that. I will.
Okay.
So resolution authorizing task order with Crawford and Associates Engineering and Land Surveying for Memorial Drive Drainage Improvement Project. Whereas the Village of Tivoli was awarded $200,000 from Dutchess County Development Block Grant for the Memorial Drive Drainage Improvement Project. Whereas Crawford and Associates Engineering and Land Surveying has submitted a proposed task order entitled Work Authorization Village of Tivoli 2024 CDBG Design and Construction Admin to prepare design bid documents as well as provide construction administration for the Memorial Drive Drainage Improvement Project funded by a Dutchess County Community Development Block Grant. The task order. Whereas in the proposal dated May 13th, 2025, Crawford and Associates Engineering and Land Surveying has stated work will be completed on a time and expense basis with a contract amount not to exceed 20% of the grant amount without authorization from the Village of Tivoli. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Tivoli, Dutchess County, New York, approves CNA as at an estimated fee outlined in the task order to be capped at $40,000 for the duration of the project. And the mayor is authorized and directed to execute such task order in substantially the form on file with the village clerk.
All right. Is there any discussion? Okay, I would like to say that it's exciting to be moving on this project. The flooding in the village in a couple of locations. It's taken a long time to sort of study the problem and start moving forward on mitigating it. So with the big rain coming tomorrow, we'll see why we need to do this. Okay, can I get a motion to on the resolution authorizing the task order? Moved by Baldino.
Second.
Seconded by Manjeri.
Aye.
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 And I also vote aye. Great, moving on. So, I've already said the things about the next board meeting, so, committee reports, trustee reports. Peter?
I will read the Village of Tivoli Justice Court report. So last month, the total money collected and remitted to the state comptroller, $1,055 in fines, $168 in surcharge, $140 in civil fees, for a total of $1,363.
Okay. Trustee Mangieri? Hit us with the...
There was no police report for the month of April. We got March's last month, so we'll
Okay.
probably get it next month.
Okay, great. Let's see. Do you have anything you'd like to?
Nice and quiet.
It's nice.
Yeah, I don't have anything to.
Okay, cool. Rookie?
No, I got that one.
Okay.
I know something
Put me in,
else
coach.
Okay.
Lots of stuff has happened this month, but thanks to Chris reminding me that we had an Easter egg hunt last month. It was actually very good. It was a great turnout. I was thinking the weather was going to be a little spotty, but it turned out perfect. And I want to say thank you to you for taking the helm and gathering all the people and starting it so that the Easter Bunny could make their big entrance.
Well,
Mr. Bunny did a great job.
Yeah, the bunny was really top notch this year.
It all worked out good, and I don't think that the event could have been handled any better. And Tom Chrissy is the one who hands out all the bunnies
Yeah.
and
Thank you, Tom.
the chocolate bunnies,
Yeah.
and he gives out the awards to the people who win the golden eggs. And this year we had, I think, 50 kids, so
Nice.
it was more than the previous year. So I guess we count the bunnies and we see how many.
Right, 50 bunnies. How many eggs were there?
I think there was 2,500. I can't remember.
Wow.
But I need more. Every year I need more for sure.
Right,
Because then when they go out in the field, they don't look like
right.
it's like,
It's a big field.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Well, so thanks to the fire department for, helping us out with the eggs, or with the bunnies. And thanks to Tom Chrissy for every year being like the spirit of Easter. So.
Yes. And Jake Speckel for the hay.
Right. Jason, thank you very much. Okay. Okay, more exciting things that are a long time coming. This is, we, years and years ago, probably about 2001, there was a Greenway Trail that started behind the Village Hall and went through Cott's Pond and came out on Montgomery Street. And over time, various agreements sort of fell apart, and then the trail got overgrown and forgotten, and the village started working with Cott's Pond again a couple of years ago on reestablishing this trail. And Cott's Pond got another Greenway grant to, get this process going. And so there's been a lot of hard work done. There were a lot of student volunteers, honor society kids who were out there clearing, and Harold Diedrich was out there with some guys from the Legion, and our DPW had been brush hogging the trail, and Barbara Huey, a local native plant specialist, helped us with, identifying what's out there and what the different environments are. And it's amazing. It's a beautiful trail. It's pretty muddy right now. But anyway, the last piece of the puzzle was to get signage put up, and the signage actually arrived today. And this is one of several. There's going to be a kiosk behind the Village Hall at the trailhead, really explaining the different environments that you're walking through, and then throughout the trail there are these like habitat signs that talk about, whether it's an early forest or a, late successional forest or a climax forest, and then also the plants that you see in there, so you can, really feel it. So this was a partnership between the village in Caspon and Hudson River Valley Greenway, and we're just tickled about this. So sometime in June, we will be planning like a ribbon cutting, and we can have a group walk. And the trail it's not done all the way through. We have the forest part needs a bit of work yet, but there are trailheads at each end, and you can just go on in and go for a stroll. Eventually there'll be some benches, and it's just part of our beautiful village. So thank you to everyone involved. I want to say thank you to the Tivoli Fire Company for inviting us all to the annual dinner last week. That was so fun, and special shout out to Phil Chrissy, who just is the dance monster of the village. And to see Phil and Jeanette from, who's the party monster of the Tivoli Hotel, dancing together it was fireworks. So thank you for that. And also it's an amazing feeling to be in a room of people who really care about us all and take care of the way that they do. So thank you for that. And big thank you to our DPW who have been fighting the weather and trying to keep up and mow between the raindrops, and they started on the potholes when there was a couple of dry minutes yesterday, but they work really hard, and they take care of us too, so thanks a lot, guys.
For the Red Hook Village for lending us a guy.
Oh yeah, and to Red Hook Village, who we've had a guy out, and Red Hook Village has loaned us one of their guys every week to help with garbage, which we just can't do long-term, with one guy. So, thank you Red Hook Village, thank you Jake Smith, the superintendent, thank you Karen Smiley. Yeah. All right, I guess with that, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved by Bowden,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. It's, what time?
7:31.
7:31. Oh, done.